evening, everybody. Today we're doing this. If you notice, we had cancelled it, but our partners felt it was going to be dope if you guys get to see the film before the premiere on the 7th. So that we're using our full chest. Children of all ages, welcome to the private screening of the best movie ever made in Nigeria.
Love story. You guys are not ready because my boss here, you should know him now. That we know him in introduction. I have the amazing stand-up comedian Basketmouth who is now into movie, and this is not an ordinary movie. The big screen is not ready. How do you feel tonight at your private screen, sir?
So I'm very happy. Like a friend just asked me, like, the reaction you got, were you expecting it? And in actual fact, I was. You know, I was creating it because I wanted that reaction. So we were intentional with the scripting, the dialoguing, the sound, the picture. So I'm really excited. I'm happy that I was able to achieve that thing, and I'm humbled as well.
Even the location, like this concept of the location was exceptional. I want to say that, like, it's not like giving us a fairy something. It's very, very real. So how do you feel, like, talking about the script, how do you feel when the writer brought the script to you?
So it is inspired by a true event. So it happened in my area back then in Kirikiri town in the 80s. And when
Kirikiri, so
you know
Kirikiri very well.
Yeah, I grew up there. So it happened in Kirikiri town, and I shared it with I was just giving her gist. You won't believe what happened back then. I gave her the gist. She was like, this can be a good movie. I say, Abby, and that's how we started. And she took it and worked on it, and boom, we're here. And I'm really humbled by the by the whole thing. Now, talking about the location. Now, I want to use this opportunity to just address my fellow people, movie makers. See, when you make a movie, it has to be realistic. A movie shouldn't be a movie. A movie should be like me experiencing life. Do you understand? So if you're making a movie and I can tell that this is a set, then it's not a movie to me. It's not a stage play that's just recorded for cinemas. So when you want to create your set, spend money on it. Don't hold back.
You spent money. You guys are not ready for this movie. Go and save up for this movie, a ghetto love story. Basketmouth really did a big thing on this. You are not ready. Talking about the movie again, the director, how was it working with the director? And how was it getting cast too?
So now with Daniel, I asked Solomon, the producer. I told Solomon, look, I'm looking for a director that is not too stubborn. I'm very logical with I'm practical with my stuff. You understand? And I apply. So when I do something, I look. I want somebody that I can work with. If I can't work with you, we cannot communicate, then let's just say goodbye now. So we checked everybody out, and Daniel came on board, and I said, talk to him, because he said Daniel was cool. I said, talk to him, let him know that I'm that kind of executive producer that will get into his space respectfully, and I don't want him to think that I'm trying to, but he should understand that I just want the best for the movie. And he said he spoke with Daniel, and Daniel was cool with that. Strike one, you understand? And I said, okay, you know what, I've seen some of his stuff, let me go watch some of his movies. I went to watch his movies. Strike two, and then we spoke, and when we spoke, his energy was real. Strike three, and during that conversation, he told me the kind of movies that he liked, the kind of directors that he's worked with, and directors that he's looking up to, and that was the strike four. Because when I talk to a director and I ask you about films and you call one dead film, I'm not working with you again. If you were talking movies, talk movie, because I'm a movie head. I know film die. I've been watching movies for the past 40 yeah, I watch movies, like, you know. So when I have conversation with movie makers and you can't mention at least some of the like top 5, if you're not you know in that space of Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino, Guy Ritchie, then you never start. So when we had that conversation and I saw where his head was at, I was like, this is my director. Then casting, it wasn't me. Casting was Victoria and Solomon. I just approved and added one or two, but it was primarily them. I didn't want to get into casting. I didn't want my emotions to take the best of me. So I wanted people that earned the role, people that the script was made for. Yeah, I wanted them to have it.
You're really a leader. Well done, sir. Basketmouth. So lastly, I want you to tell us what are the subsequent preparations you should be expecting from you, and like that place that you should be expecting from you.
Oh yeah, so a Ghetto Love Story is going to be coming with an album, by the way, a soundtrack album.
Wow.
And the name of the album is AGLS, A Ghetto Love Story. But I'll just change it to AGLS.
Sing?
Yeah, no, I just executive produced it. And maybe I might do one or two verses in a song or two. But if you've heard Yabas, if you've heard Horoscopes and Uburu, then trust me, you want to hear AGLS. Might be my best album, might. It's on that same level with Yabas and Horoscopes. Yeah, so that's coming. And then in terms of the movie space, you guys, I won't go stress you now.
We are ready! We are ready!
Expect a lot more movies from me. I'm going to be in this space for another like 10 years by the grace of
God's
God.
grace, yes.
And in that 10 years, maybe 10 movies. 10 great movies. A Ghetto Love Story is actually, the only reason A Ghetto Love Story became my first film was because it was the most affordable one. It's not the best. It was just affordable. The best one is coming. Yeah.
We can't wait. Thank you so much, sir. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Trust me, you are not ready for this movie. And I have here with me the beautiful, hardworking, gorgeous Miss Vic. Good evening. And let's meet the writer. So how do you feel tonight being on the public screening of the movie that you wrote?
Yeah, honestly, I'm so excited because this is the first time we've shown it publicly. So seeing the reactions live, it's one thing to write something and you hope that people get it. It's another thing to actually watch it on screen and then you see people reacting the way you were hoping that they'll react. So like, this is fantastic for me. So yeah.
So hearing the movie title, The Ghetto Love Story, what bet it? What bet the writing of you, right? Because I know you do a lot. And me hearing that you're the writer of I'm very, very amazed and impressive. So what bet it?
I mean, we were just thinking about how most of our Nollywood movies, we don't really get to see those stories from like the poor people. It's always like the rich or like the poor blended together, maybe like poor girl marry rich boy, you know, that kind of thing. So we decided that, I mean, there are a lot of people out there in the ghetto, they have the same experiences that we have, they're just not maybe as exposed or whatever, but they're going through the same heartbreaks and everything. So why not talk about it, talk about their experiences? And that was pretty much, and the name of the movie is very self-explanatory, a ghetto love story, pretty much.
But it's full of suspense.
Oh yes, oh yes.
I really, really want to give you your flowers. You really, really tried. So are you a full-time writer?
Well, I am now.
The first movie.
Well, this is my second screenplay, but this is
Wow.
to the big screen. So
Wow. More to come. Do you have a writer's block sometimes?
I think everybody does. But for me, if I have a good story, the story tells itself. That's what I always say. Like, my characters tell me what to do with them, you know, so yeah.
How was it working with the producer, Basketmouth?
Oh, but he's the executive producer and co-creator. It's amazing because, you know, I feel like Brian is easily one of the most brilliant creatives we have in the industry. So it was actually such an honor for me that he felt like I was good enough to take on this role, you know, and there's nothing more important than somebody believing in you even before you believe in yourself. Like, you know, it's one thing for you to know how to do something. It's another thing for someone to tell you, look, I really believe that you can do it, right? So it was fantastic. I definitely learned a lot, still learning a lot, and looking forward to the many projects we'll have in future.
Sloan still had the private screening of a ghetto love story, and trust me, you are not ready for this movie. It's amazing story, amazing cast. I have here with me Akah Nnani, the hardworking and handsome Akah Nnani as one of the cast on this movie. How do you feel being one of the cast and character of the movie, sir?
I feel really blessed to be working with so many professionals. The cast, the crew, everybody, you know, everybody's on an A level. I think that the creators of the film were very, very passionate about making sure that they brought the right people to, you know, execute the dream that they had, which was to perform or produce like a very excellent film.
Your character, Obi. How did you when you got the script, and how do you feel being in the character Obi? They are in the ghetto and struggling, having a love life and all that. How do you feel?
I mean, to be honest, when I saw the script, of course it was a beautiful script, which is very paramount for me. There are films that I've done that I'm not so proud of. There are films that I've done for several reasons, but there are those that I've done because, oh damn, like I knew that this was going to be a hit. Like, you know, so I mean, when I saw this film script, I decided to jump on it. But the process, we lived in the ghetto for about 3-4 weeks. We were immersed in the society. The producers truly went to a community and bought out the entire community. We were living with them, staying in their houses, staying in their rooms. We were entrenched in that community, so it was real. It was real for us. We told the truth in this film.
The director Daniel, is an amazing director. So was he working with him on set?
Director Daniel ORIAHI, working with him was just it was a beautiful experience. That's all I can say. He's an amazing genius. He's a creative genius. But it was more than that. For us, it was the energy he always brought to set. He had this calm, zen energy that was able to carry everyone along. And even times when we were tired or the environment where we were shooting was too hot or too dusty, he just had a way of making everybody get centered and focused. But you can see with the cinematography, picture quality, I mean, the guy... Yeah.
Your character will be, describe it in one word for people to know.
Wow. One word? I can't use one word because this guy moves, he arcs, you know, so I'll just say unexpected.
We didn't know what was just coming with no big character, but no, Akah take your flowers, really killed it, and well done. Tonight on the red carpet.
I'm feeling good. I mean, I was feeling like I was having like a little bit of doubt because I feel like when I watch myself play a role, I don't know how to feel, but I feel good. I feel like this film is that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can say it again, it's that movie. I think because I think this big screen they are not ready for Dorothy. So how was you playing the character for Lake because you really killed it. You killed the hardworking for Lake and the lover girl for Lake. So what was it collaborating everything together?
I mean, the script said be for Lake, and that was what I did, basically. But I think it was beautiful for me to watch how I created like a different character from who I am, like who Dorothy is, and I mean, I don't even know what else to say. But you guys just look forward to the best. As in, like, you guys should just watch out for a ghetto love story.
Do you think the kind of love story still exists?
It is not possible. I mean, yeah, maybe, because you know there are certain people in your life that you'll be willing to make that much sacrifice for and come through for that person like a million times. I wouldn't though, but yeah, let them have at it.
Working with the director Dan is an amazing director. So how was it?
God, I feel like he has a special place in my heart.
Same here.
Cause you know he was so hands-on and he made sure like everybody was good. I remember there was the rain scene we shot. I think I caught like a little cold. He was like, oh, he always checked up on me, made sure I was feeling okay. So yes, amazing, and I'm happy that you know all of his hard work and he killed it.
Even in the ghetto, how was it?
This Mr. Bright took us to the ghetto. I mean, aside the fact that people obviously knew who you were and you had to deal with that, it was just a different experience, you know, staying in somewhere that you're not really used to as much. But yeah, it was a good experience, and I'm good at adjusting. Like yeah, wherever I am, I'm fine. I can adapt. I love it. But yeah, it was a good experience overall, and I'm looking forward to seeing people talk about the movie and knowing how they feel about it.
I am Vandora, and I play Nkechi in a ghetto love story. Nkechi is a sales girl, in the local, the ghetto booker. Yeah, she just run errands, one or two. I just show my local stores. So the cast on the Ghetto Love Story, amazing. It's basket now, so everything has to be tip top, from the director to the people working on set to the other actors. I had an amazing time. Everything was on time. I knew what to do, what I was doing, and they had patience. They wanted the best of the best. They squeezed the juice out, and yeah, so it was lovely working on the set. Yeah. So my first reaction is even in the title, a ghetto love story, because Nigerians, we always like luxury and all those things, and when it comes to like the ghetto side, we always make it like comedy, but honestly they have their own lives, they have their own story. Like Miss Vic, she wrote it, my friend, oh my god, so amazing. She's an artist. When she was explaining it to me, I was in awe. I was wow, and it's so true. They have their own life, they have their own stories that are real, and we need to start expanding. So yeah, that's how I feel.
This a his. Some people call me that boy, but it is a his. What's up, people? How you doing? How do I feel? Exclusive screen. I can't wait to see the movie. We spent a couple of months filming and planning, so I can't wait to see the movie. I know it's going to be a dope one, and yeah, man, the cast, the crew, producers, our executive producer, our director, the writer, everything was just perfect. So I can't wait to see the movie, and I'm excited to be here. And I played the character a boy in the movie Ghetto Love Story. Kind of like he's like the menace of society, but not really the menace because he has a good heart. You know what I mean? And of course, he's the best friend to the main character, who's been played by Akah. And yeah, I was the voice of reason to him, and let's just see how it goes. A lot of people know that I'm from the TV world, and this is like one of my first major movies. So yeah, like I can't wait, and I'm just super excited. Okay, let me see. Working with the seasoned professional Akah Chukwuka, like a lot of people that they say. Anyways, that's Vandora. She plays Nkechi in the movie, and me and her, we kind of have a thing in the movie as well. So I'm just I enjoy working with everybody. Seasoned professional, they were very nice and very calm with me, and I'm super excited for
being part of this project. So I can't wait to see it, and I can't wait for you guys to see.